Bellamy, and welcome to my discussion on blended learning. What I would consider the top three methods to support students in blended learning would be academic support. I think it's important for students to be familiar with research and finding those resources in the library databases. Also setting clear objectives and attainable goals early on in the classroom. Technical support is another method I would use. Would provide students with a schedule of due dates of upcoming projects and activities. Also provide tutorials and how-to videos on navigating Web 2.0 tools and submitting coursework in the learning management system. Time management is another one. Sending reminders through email and communication through discussion forums via the LMS system that we'll be using, and also keeping a calendar of due dates and upcoming projects on meeting deadlines. Since the online portion of blended learning requires students to interact online, it can be challenging for some students, so it's important to provide students with collaborative opportunities. I think that's pretty important to also get that interaction, not only in the classroom, but also when you're isolated, when you're learning online. Collaboration opportunities. The teachers, I would provide learners with those opportunities through group activities, by video conferencing, using VoiceThread to communicate with them, using Google Hangout, and also provide tutorial and how-to videos on how to use those Web 2.0 tools. Challenges in blended learning. I believe that some challenges may be for students to be self-motivated. They might be unfamiliar with the technology, and so that's why it's important to provide these set of goals and objectives early on before the class, so that can motivate them and engage them in their own learning. Also, technical issues. Many students aren't familiar with the learning management system, and they need tools to navigate through them. So showing them those how-to videos on how to navigate through those, how to submit coursework, it'll be helpful for them. Computer literacy, how to open and save files and share files, how to download pics, and just embedding those files into the LMS. Simple things like that could be frustrating for some students. So showing them how to do those type of things early on would be helpful to them. So my role in supporting students would be to motivate and engage learners. And I would do this by providing constant feedback. Also, I like the rotation model, and using that, I would create these activities that overcome social barriers associated with online learning by including maybe an introductory activity where students can upload a picture of themselves and list three facts about themselves, just in a get to know me discussion. I once observed a teacher in the classroom using the rotation model, and I really liked that because it really engaged students to just be involved with their own learning, and the teacher became more of a facilitator as opposed to the knowledge keeper standing up front, and she has all the knowledge, and the students just taking in and nodding their heads. So they were more involved in learning. So that while the teacher is this rotation model, while the teacher is facilitating, engaged in facilitating a discussion with one group of set of students, the other students are engaged in independent learning, online learning on a computer or a laptop or tablet, whatever is in the classroom. So I really like that model. So I could see in the future me using that to support students in the blending learning environment. I thank you all for listening, and excuse my grogginess, just getting over a cold, and thank you so much. And in the next slide, my resources are listed here. Thank you.